Okay, guys, so today we are going to work on predictions now. So we talked about probability and finding the probability of of an event happening. Now we're going to use that probability to help us predict what could happen in the future after a certain amount of tries. Okay, so predicting the probability that a certain event will happen. So our steps, we're going to set up a proportion. So this is where we're going to set up a proportion. Okay, so I'm going to take that probability of something happening. So if I'm rolling a dice, the probability of rolling a 1 is 1/6, okay? And then they're going to tell you, what is the probability of this happening? What can I predict? What can I predict what will happen after I roll the dice 20 times? So I would put 20 as my total here, and this x would be what I'm finding. Okay, and then like every proportion, we're going to cross multiply and then divide. Okay, so proportion, cross multiply, divide. It's just like our proportions when we're setting up proportions, okay? Same steps and everything. Okay, so let's look at this. The spinner shown has 8 congruent sections. You see, the spinner is spun 125 times. What is a reasonable prediction for the number of times the spinner will land on an odd number? So an odd number, sorry. Okay, so I'm going to set up a proportion. So if we're predicting, we're going to set up proportions. Okay, so I need my probability here first of spinning an odd number. So there's 8 sections, it said, and then let's count how many odd numbers there are. 1, 2, no, 3, 4, no. So there's 4. So I'm going to put 4/8, okay? That's my probability of spinning an odd number, okay? And then it says it's spun 125 times, so my total goes on bottom. Okay, so that's my total down here, total. Okay, and then this is the odd number. How many times I get an odd number, okay? And then there's an X there, and then I cross multiply, so 4 times 125. 125 times 4, that was a big multiplication sign. 5 times 4 is 20. 4 times 2 is 8, plus 2 is 10. 4 times 1 is 4, plus 1 is 5. Okay, and then I divide by 8. So 8 goes into 500. Okay, so 8 goes into 5. No, 8 goes into 50. 48, 6 times. 48. Okay, 20. That would be 2. Okay, 16, 4, 0. 8 goes into 40. So 62.5 times. Okay, so 62.5 times. That would be my answer. Okay, most of these are going to be whole numbers. I didn't check what my answers would be. Okay, but that's it. That's all you got to do. Just like we did proportions before, that's all you got to do with these proportions. Okay. Okay, so let's do another one. Let me erase this. Okay. A study of a population of 400 wolves revealed that 15 out of every 40 wolves in the population have a stripe running. So 15 out of every 40. So if you see that out of every 40, that's my first one. 15 out of 40, right? 15 out of 40. Okay, and then, so 15 out of 40 have a stripe. So this is stripes, and this is the number of wolves, okay, total number. Okay, so let's see, the total that they did was 400, so I'm going to put 400 here. And then we put an X here. So this says, how many, based on the results of the study, how many wolves in the population do not have a stripe on their back? Okay, so let's look at this. This is how many do have it. So I can do it like this and then subtract from 400 and that'll give me the answer. So we can do it that way. Let's do that way first. And then the other way is do 15 minus 40 minus 15 and then whatever answer that is, put on top. So 400 times 15. Because we're multiplying those two. 0, 0, 20, 0 placeholder, 0, 0, 4. So that is 6,000. And then I'm going to divide that by 40. So 40 goes into 6,000. 40 goes into 60 once. That would be 20. Bring down the 0. That's 200. 40 goes into 200 5 times because 40 times 5 is 200. Okay, 0, 0. So 40 goes into 0 times. So it would be 150 have the stripe. So this is with the stripe. So to find without the stripe, I'm going to do 400 minus 150. Okay, 0. I need to borrow. 10 minus 5 is 5, and 3 minus 1 is 2. So 250 do not have the stripe. Okay, and that's your answer. And I think, yep, that's all we have today. Okay, so you know how you get a hold of me if you have any questions. Make sure you do the assignment, and then I'll be posting another video later. Thank you. Bye.